What's going on, everybody? It's Derek, and welcome back to another episode on the Minecraft Things server. Now today, we're going to be doing some catch-up as we wait for the terrain to generate. Come on! It's been a real problem lately. As you guys have probably noticed, geez, come on! Generate! Anyway, as you guys have probably noticed, I haven't had an episode up in a few days. I apologize for that, but, stuff has just been so crazy with my work, and I've just been getting really burnt out, and I've been playing Diablo a decent amount, and there's a reason you guys haven't seen a Diablo video. I decided that for my Diablo videos, I'm probably just gonna do kind of like a once a week update. I kind of needed a game where I didn't have to worry about doing commentary during it, and I could just kind of stare and just play the game, just enjoy it. Not that I don't enjoy doing these commentaries, but, it's kind of draining at times, and I think anybody who has done this would probably know what I'm talking about, but anybody who hasn't is probably a little baffled as to why just talking to a microphone while you're playing is draining. So, what I'm going to do in this episode, it's probably going to be a shorter episode, although it might not be. I'm not going to hold any promises there. Is actually just give some updates about what's been going on the server, because there's been some progression and some pretty exciting things. I can't tell whether it's actually, there we go. Okay, so anyway, I think last video, maybe, I said something about that I was going to put my brewing room here. That is no longer the case. I don't know what I'm going to use this area for anymore, if anything. Where my brewing room is going to go is here. The reason it's not going here is that I actually laid it out in creative mode and figured out that it was too wide to put there. It was about 2 blocks too wide. But here actually works out perfectly. So you guys will see that soon. If any of you guys follow me on Reddit, you've probably already seen what the design is. I was actually trying to decide between 2 different designs, and then forgive me for not remembering who exactly it is, but someone on Reddit said, hey, why don't you just do both of them, one on each side of the room? And you know what, it really did work out. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'd say maybe next episode we'll probably come in here and do some work in here. Hold on one second, guys. All right. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure that I was actually recording my audio, because I've made that mistake before of messing up recording and having to go back and do it over again. I actually did that with my last episode where I talked about the mob trap up there, which, as you guys can see, looks a little bit different, but we'll get to that in a minute. The first thing I want to go into over here is the beginnings of my storage room. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to keep it like this. Right now I just kind of dumped the things in the ground, and I've been kind of terraforming this area. Why isn't there a chest there? Do I have chests in here? No. There should be chests there. I've been kind of terraforming this area to have, 2 block walls. Unfortunately, when I started building that out, you guys can come back here, you can see that it kind of takes a sharp turn that way, which I don't really want to do. As you can see, it kind of squeezes in here. I don't want to squeeze that in any more than I have to, so I kind of turned it this way. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it like this. Let me know what you guys think. Not sure I like it. It's very rough right now. I've played around with insetting them into the sandstone. Doesn't look all that good because of how the setup is. Turning them sideways and putting them in still doesn't look all that good. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do quite yet. But I needed something. I needed some more chests to store stuff in, and this will do for now. So yeah, I've got it built out almost all the way to about here. So we'll see how that plays out. Let me know what you guys think, and give me your ideas. I very much welcome your ideas. Nothing new back there, even though it looks like there is something new. That's just one of the openings that I'm going to use. I think what this is going to be over here. Whoa, that was kind of crazy. I think this would. Did I mention in the last episode that I think this is going to be my enchanting room, and that's going to be a really long-term project. Although, if you guys have been keeping up with the weekly snapshots, apparently they have completely changed how enchanting works, and they've knocked it down from 50 levels to 30 levels max. And on level 30, you still get the level 50 enchantments. So that ought to be interesting. That'll afford a lot less time at mob traps, at mob grinders, which leads me perfectly into the next thing that I want to show you guys, which is the work that I've been doing. Come on, terrain load. Is the work that I've been doing on the mob trap. And as you guys can see right there, it's probably pretty obvious that I've been doing some work on it. It's quite a bit larger than what you guys saw last episode. So basically what happened is that I wasn't seeing very good spawn rates out of just having the one level. So since then I've added 2 additional levels. There you can see some guys falling there. I've added 2 additional levels, and it still wasn't doing what I thought it should. So I went back up there and I actually walled in the glass tube that runs all the way up. Now, if you guys are wondering why it is I have these glass sections instead of just, hey, why don't you just stack them on top of each other, there's a 3-block gap in between the levels. And honestly, that is just purely for aesthetic reasons. Nothing else. It's probably hurting my spawning rates. It's also preventing me from putting more levels in a smaller space. But you know what? I think it looks good. And, both Dustin and JD agree. So, you know what? I'm going to keep it there. So let's go over here and slaughter the guys that are down here. So spawn rates still aren't all that good, but I've spent some time in the caves underneath here, lighting up as much as I possibly can. This area has so many caves, it's not even funny. I mean, it's no wonder the spawn rates in here are pretty terrible. It's just the amount of caves down in this area are just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh look. So I'm getting pretty, I guess, alright spawn rates. You know, if you're looking for low level enchantments, you can probably level up pretty quickly. I'm getting a lot of rare drops, so I didn't realize I had extra melon. I'll show you guys what all this dirt is for in a little bit. So yeah, so that's spawn trap, the mob trap. 3 levels now. I'm probably going to add at least 2 more, and then I'll probably get us going at a decent rate. Although, I actually had an experience that made building this seem almost useless. Now, one of the reasons, let me see if I can get over this ravine here without dying. One of the reasons for building this in the first place was that we did not locate any mob spawners anywhere. Me and JD and Dustin have not been able to locate any mob spawners. And with how many caves I've explored, with how much time I've spent underground, for me not to locate any spawners was a little disheartening. So, you know, I put threw this up and decided that we were going to use that as our mob trap. I'm really liking the look of that. And I mean, if we go up a few more levels, it's going to look good. It takes so much sandstone, though. Jeez, I mean, it takes a lot of materials. Anyway, back to my story. While I was exploring the other day, you guys notice over here, there's a bunch of caves, and there's some surface lava over there. Caves go down there. Caves go down there. I was exploring this area, which I hadn't before. I was lighting it up, and what did I come across? Yeah. After spending hours and hours and hours on our mob trap over here, I come down here. I hear zombies. Okay, where are the zombies? So I come down here, and I hear them here. Wait, where are they? Are they in the wall? Where are they? Well, it turns out they're right there. And oh look, there's a spawner. Less than 60 blocks away from our base, there's a spawner. Fantastic. So I haven't done anything with this yet, so let's go ahead. Okay, that's the wall right there. So let's throw a torch down there. And let's go ahead and take these guys out. So this really was a little disheartening because I did all that work, and here we go with a mob spawner right here, right near our base, and we didn't need it in the first place. Okay, is that the wall? Or is that the ceiling? Okay, that's the wall. That's perfect. When I first came down here, the floor was actually partially broken, and I went ahead and cleaned that up. Oh, you stupid zombie. I'm about to go down there. Don't mind me while I kill these things. Oh, come on. The other good thing about having a mob trap like that is that you get a lot of enchanted bows. So... what we got? Die. 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 I actually enchanted a bunch of stuff and actually got a Smite 4 sword, which I don't want to use yet. I'm going to go ahead and use my Smite 1 knockback one. And you know what? Screw it. Let's go for it. Die, 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 die. There's zombies. Just to be safe. Hey, and we conquered our first dungeon on this server. A little disappointing that it was so close to base, and then building that big mob trap was kind of all for nothing. But you know what? We'll figure out a way to make it work. I'm definitely going to trap this because being that it's so close to my base, I will definitely use it on a regular basis. Maybe what I'll do with that one is remove the vines, because I actually, to keep the mobs that are falling from the top levels from dying instantly when they hit the ground, I've put vines around the opening below the first level, so they always fall a certain number of blocks. Maybe I'll just take that out and make it as just an item collection trap. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. Yippee. Gold record. Beautiful. That is the first record I think I've ever gotten in this game. So I'm happy with that. Cocoa beans. That's nice. Gold record. You know what that means. I'm going to have to make a record player now. And, you know, I don't even know how to make a record player. Is it wood surrounded around a diamond? I think that might be what it is. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now. I'll come back and harvest this mossy later because I definitely want it. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Oh yeah. This way. Dungeon conquered. Let me just put a torch up here and make sure that no mobs spawn down here. So we'll do something with this. We'll trap it. We'll figure out what we're doing. Cow. Oh, that's right. I do have my, oh, AR cow. I don't think I need to use that anymore. I do have my sounds up. Let me go ahead and turn my sounds down a little bit, guys. I think I had 12. I had the sounds up a little bit because I was experimenting with a, oh, it's nighttime. I was experimenting with a weird setting on Skype where it's actually a Windows 7 setting where by default, if it detects a voice over IP call, it knocks down your, whoa, I don't know my own base as well as I thought I did. Anyway, if it detects a VoIP call, it will knock down your system sounds by 80%, which if you guys remember in my videos that I did with JD, I mentioned not being able to hear anything, and that was why. There's nobody else on the server, is there? Nope. So I was experimenting with that, and yeah, so it turns out that's what it was. I took that off, and that's all it took. All right, so continuing on here, it'll probably be Saturday when this goes up. So it's June already, which means it is my birthday month. I'm not looking forward to getting older. I'm finally at that point where I'd like to say the age I was a couple years ago. I'm not going to be 30 yet, though. so that's a good thing. So I don't really have any plans for my birthday quite yet. I think I want to do something because the past few years I haven't really done anything for my birthday. So I want to do something this year. Oh god, look at the creepers out there. Can you despawn for me, please? Oh, didn't mean to do that. But the walk over to the village, as I said, JD's been doing a lot of work on his place. I haven't actually seen it yet. You guys can see the visitor center there. Visitor center something. We haven't officially named it yet. Oh, and there's JD's place, which has gotten substantially larger since the last time we've been into the village. I've purposely not gone over to the village yet. I was waiting until I was recording this video to go over there and take a look. But as you guys can see here, one of our larger projects is progressing nicely, and that is to completely replace this desert. If you guys look, we are actually in a desert biome right now, but look, grass. And that is exactly what all this dirt is. Oh, wow. I didn't even put the gold record back. Excuse me for a second. So, yeah, I guess I can talk about the desert replacement plan. Even JD called me nuts for wanting to do this, and I don't quite know exactly why I'm doing it. Maybe it's just that I hate deserts, but I like the fact that it doesn't rain. And as I mentioned several times before, our ultimate plan is to get the village to extend all the way over to my base here. And I think just having a grass area instead of a desert will probably be a lot better, look a lot better. So as you guys can see, anywhere you see the more yellowish, brownish colored grass is the desert biome and is where I've placed the dirt. And I've knocked out all this over here to flatten it out as well, because I'm sure we'll use that area. There's a bunch of hills here. So as you guys can see, I've gotten a lot done, and I think probably, if I had to say, I'm probably about 50% done. Oh good, these guys finally spawned. As you can see, it goes almost all the way to the village. Maybe I'm more than 50% done. No, probably 50% done. So I just have to finish up here. I need to knock out all that, which shouldn't be a big deal. I've gone through a lot of diamond enchanted shovels, which leads me to what I got the other day. I got a Fortune 1 shovel. What the heck can you do with a Fortune shovel besides hit gravel and get flint? Really, a Fortune shovel? What a waste. Anyway, let's head into town here and check out what JD's got going on. And then after that, we will go and check out Yen's place. I'm not sure what Dustin's been doing lately. Oh, is there water on the... Whoa. Okay. I'm really interested to see what he's got going on here now. I need to replace that. Huh. Interesting. Oh, he hasn't done the glass quite yet. Wow. Waterfalls from up at the top. Now, does he just have it going into half slabs here? Yeah. Huh. He's done a lot of work since I was here last. Interesting. You know what? Let's go inside and take a look. Let's be nosy. Okay, so bottom level hasn't changed. Second level hasn't changed. Okay, so now he's just got it split into separate towers. Did he change anything over here? No. So he's got his place split into separate towers. Okay, so he's leaving this open now, just in case he wants to do he said he was going to do an upper bridge somewhere. You got that bridge on the second floor, and then he said he was going to do another bridge. Oh, here. He's got a bridge on the top floor. Look at that. That is weird how that biome just kind of goes up there. I'll probably end up replacing that too. Wow. That's a cool view. I like it. I like it, like it, like it. So as you can see, we haven't really done anything here. Can I get down? Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to use this waterfall to get down here. That is definitely a great view. I approve, JD. I have no idea whether he's ever going to watch this video, but I definitely approve. Okay, so it's about midday. We haven't really changed anything in the village here. We've got some, I don't remember if these chests were set up the last time. We got some tools in here and a few blocks in there. I still have to put the carpet down here. I think I'm going to do red carpet. So let's go ahead and head over. Oh, what the heck? Villagers are still acting a little weird. They still like hanging out back here for some reason. Maybe that's just because they hang out in a radius around where their house is. That's probably going to be something that I do soon, is to start building up some houses in the plots over there. So let's very quickly go and check out what Yen has going on. I checked it out when it was very early, and it looked crazy. It was the very beginnings of a somewhat crazy looking build. Now, Dustin's told me that on several different occasions on his last server that he played on, he's done some pretty weird stuff, such as leveling a whole mountain for no reason. I don't know if he's done any more work over here. If I remember correctly, you get up by going on this side. He chose to build on the top of this mountain here. As you guys can see, I don't know what that is. That's just kind of a one tower there. I don't know if that's his lookout tower or what. I'm going to have to ask him what's up with that. But let's go up here and see what he's done as far as building, because I know he was on for a few hours the other night. I don't know if he did any building or whether or not... That's a floating tree. That ain't right. So I don't know if he did any building or if he was just maybe mining for materials. The last time we took a look, he had a whole bunch of smooth stone cooking up, which is kind of obvious. He's going to use stone brick for his for his build here. Now whatever. And I believe there's steps of some kind over here. Unless he's taking those out too. Nope, here's the steps. So he's got these steps going up to his base. But, oh, okay, so he started laying out the, I don't know what the heck this is going to be. Dustin, what is this, dude? What is that? Are those going to be entrance towers? Or what, dude? Let's see what he's got here. Nothing in there. Random sword items there. Lots of stairs. Okay. And one random door here. What is this door? Dustin, what do you got going on here, dude? Okay, so down there is where I want to take you, because he's done some pretty crazy terraforming. So he's got a lot of furnaces here. Nothing in any of them? That's no fun. Anyway, oh. He's done a lot of crazy terraforming down here. There was a way to get down there before, but I don't see anything now. Maybe he just gave up on it. Okay, this wall is definitely bigger than the last time I was here. Oh, there was a bridge over there last time. Maybe he's just using that as a column. I don't know. I don't feel like taking the fall damage, but you do have, let me get up top here. You do have a nice view of town from up here, if you have your draw distance turned up. Which mine isn't that great, but you have a good view of town from there. So this is going to be his place. It's got to be columns or something. He's got some kind of plan here. Got an awful lot of stairs. Hopefully he's got some kind of plan. I'm interested to see what he's got going on here. And what the heck he was doing for so many hours on the server the other night. But I think I'm going to cut off the episode here. Oh, come on. It's just slowly loading in. It's going to be night. I'm probably going to sleep in his bed for the night. But thank you guys very much for watching. Next episode, I think what we're going to do is do our potion room. Do our potion brewing room. I'm probably mainly going to use it for speed potions, just so I can get around faster. Seems like the most convenient. So, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you again next time.